everyone, today I have a monthly favorites of February and I have quite a lot of skincare products rather than makeup products. And starting off with, I want to show you some of the products I finished using this month. And the first thing is this Laneige toner, and it's called Power Essential Skin Refiner. And it comes in a blue container like that, and it contains 200 milliliters, and I believe it was about 13 British pounds when I bought it back in July last year. So I basically bought this in Korea. So Laneige is one of the most popular high street brand in Korea, and I always wanted to try out, especially last year when I bought it. And I bought this one, which is for the normal skin, and I also bought the green one, which is for the sensitive skin, and I used up the sensitive skin quite quickly back in November last year. So I have quite a lot of this left, so I decided to use up this month. And my honest opinion of this after using the full bottle is it's okay for sensitive skin. It's not great just because Laneige products has really highly fragmented. So my skin didn't react to it so badly, but it caused some redness on my skin time to time, especially when I wanted to use quite a lot to moisturize my skin. So I wouldn't repurchase this again, but I think if you have a normal skin type, that would really work out very well. And it did a really good job of moisturizing my skin, so which I really liked about. And the packaging is absolutely gorgeous. It comes in a really rigid packaging, so like you feel really confident when you close it because it's really tight and it doesn't feel like it's going to break at all. And it's made of plastic, so even if you drop it, you're probably not going to break it at all. So I really like the packaging, but the contents I'm not so sure. And 200 milliliters or 13 British pounds is not so bad, but I believe I can find something better. And the next one is something that I always talk about, which is the Muji toner, and it comes in this kind of plastic container with this aluminium top, and it contains 400 milliliters, which is quite a lot for 1,200 Japanese yen, which is sort of like 8 to 9 British pounds, which is very inexpensive. And I don't know why Muji doesn't bring out the cosmetic range into UK and USA and things like that, because they have an amazing cosmetic and skincare range. And I always rave about this product, and I always have a lot of bottles of backup with me in the UK because I cannot get a hold of this. So this toner comes in 3 different settings, which is the heavy, medium, and light. So over the winter, I use the heavy moisturizing toner, and over the summer, I use the light one. And the next one is something that I talked about really long time ago, and I haven't spoken about this ever since, but I use this all the time, and the packaging worn off because I use it so much. And it's the Bella Pierre Mineral Foundation in number 4 cinnamon. This number 4 cinnamon matches my skin tones very well, especially over the summertime when I'm slightly darker. So what I like to do with this product is that this gives a really nice coverage to your skin. So sometimes when I want to cover up a little bit more than my usual foundation, I put my own foundation first, which is usually a liquid foundation, and then I powder it with this a little bit. I put a really thin layer on top, and it gives a really good coverage, and it doesn't look cakey at all, and it gives a really natural radiance. I really like this product because it works very well for me, and at the same time it's meant to be for the sensitive skin as well. If you know mineral foundation, then you probably know, but this doesn't have a B-methoxychloride, which can be slightly irritating your skin. And somewhere like Bare Essentials and other mineral companies contain this B-methoxychloride, which is supposed to give a really nice dewy texture to your skin to make it look like a mineral makeup. But I don't need that at all, and this has a really nice radiance and really not cakey at all compared to the other type of mineral foundation. So I really like to use this product. The next one is something really random. This is something I drink all the time, but I go through this really quickly, and it's the Mariage Fleurs Wedding Imperial. And this is a small container, and a small container you can only buy with the sets, in a gift set and things like that, but you can buy this individually in a bigger container, and it smells absolutely amazing. The Mariage is really good at doing a fragmented tea, and I kept on repurchasing this Wedding Imperial and Marco Polo again and again over 3 years. I have a massive tea drinker, and I have about 13 to 20 different types of tea open all the time in one go. I always like to give myself a big variety of choices, like when it comes to tea. So I'm not so sure where you can get it in the UK, but I've seen it in Harrods, and obviously in Japan, this company is all over the place, and obviously in Paris and places like that, that you can definitely get this tea because this is a French company. So moving on to products I absolutely loved using this month, and the first thing I want to show you is this jojoba oil from Muji again. And Muji has an absolutely amazing skincare range for body and face for both of them. This is jojoba oil and it contains 100 milliliters and it's 1,300 yen, which is 10 British pounds ish. And it absorbs into the skin really, really quickly, and it's really not sticky at all, and it moisturizes my skin at the same time. So what I usually do is mix up with my body creams and things like that to make it more moisturizing time to time. But I use this on its own too, and as you can see, it's almost running out. So I'm definitely gonna have to get a different type of jojoba oil from a different company. And the next one is something that I've talked about in a recent video, which is Melvita Perilla oil, and this is one of my favorite oil from Melvita so far, and it's really, really light and smells absolutely gorgeous. It just does smell of perilla, and yeah, it absorbs into my facial skin really quickly, which I really like about it. But I've also said that in the video where I did the review for this product, that the container is just terrible, and every time I pump, the oil leaks from the side, and the whole bottle is really, really sticky that I cannot touch. So like even one pump, it just flows from the side. So what I usually do is pump the inside into the different container and use it. Yeah, that's the only way that I see working. I really think the Melvita product is absolutely amazing, but the container is not meant to be for cosmetic use. And the next one I want to show you is this RMK face mask, and it's actually a not sheet mask, it's more like a jelly mask, which is sort of like really jelly-like texture things inside, and it's completely transparent and clear. And it feels absolutely gorgeous and very moisturizing, and it says, leave it for 15 to 20 minutes, but I would usually leave it for 30 minutes because this jelly sheet doesn't dry up for a long, long time. I think I could even go over 1 hour with this. This contains so much liquid in it, and I feel like I'm wasting some if I just throw it away after 15 minutes. But this gives a really good amount of moisturizing to your skin, and I really like it. This is the last one I have, so I'm quite sad about it, but I have lots of sheet masks that I should use up, so I'm going to move on to those. And the last skincare product I want to show you is also from Melvita, and it's called Witch Hazel Floral Water. And it looks like that, and the container looks absolutely gorgeous. I really like the look of the container, and it feels really good. And on the website it said it's for the sensitive skin, so I decided to go for this, and also for the really drying skin. I don't have really drying skin, but I thought I would give it a try. And this liquid absorbs into your skin really quickly, a lot more than this Muji toner I just showed you. So when I use this, I use double the quantity of using this because it absorbs into the skin really quickly, and I feel like I need more. Slightly magical because I really don't understand how this thing gets into the skin really quickly. It's doing me a really good job, and I don't feel any irritations, and smells gorgeous and natural, and I really, really like this product. But again, the only thing I want to say about this terrible, terrible container, I don't know what to do with them. I'm probably going to have to depot it and then put it in a different container to use it, because look at this. It looks like a bottle that's for, drinking waters or something. So even if you put it on your hand, it's quite hard to manage to put it in the right place, and it sort of drips and at the same time. So currently I haven't found any solutions for this container, but I'm probably gonna put it in a different container because it's just quite hard to use. So one makeup product is this thing that everyone knows, which is this Dolly Wink eyeliner in a complete black. In Japan you can choose a different color. I think they have a dark brown one. I don't go into details too much as many of you know this product, but it's really, really pointy and precise and very, very water resistant and very, very black, which I really, really like. So, and it lasts for ages, and I must have had it for 4 months. And I'm such a heavy user of this pencil, but it doesn't give me a sign that it's gonna run out sometime soon. And the two final thing I want to show you is these two body scrubs. Again, the soap and glory flake away, and this is a smaller version, and the big one comes in a really massive pot, like 400 milliliters or something. It smells really, really nice, and it's very refreshing. It's definitely not fruity side, it's sort of more like a floral side. And it smells very much of a Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. So if you like that perfume, then I think you would absolutely love this product. Yes to Carrots was very popular like 2 years ago, I think, and I think it's from United States, and they have different types like Yes to Tomato, Yes to Cucumber, and Yes to Blueberry, and but I believe the Yes to Carrots series is one of their bestseller ones, and it's their body scrub. This has a really finely milled salt in it, and then it feels very natural and very fresh, and it's sort of like a soapy scent. It definitely doesn't smell like carrot. What I like about this product is the ingredients because it's made of all natural products and it doesn't have any bad preservatives in it at all. So this is everything for the monthly favorites, and I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!